This is Prince Dykes once again. This is the Royal Financial Investment Group coming to you guys today on this nice day. And today's topic is going to be empowerment and why it's important and how to empower the others around you and how to empower yourself. First off, let me start. Usually I do these videos on audio basis, but I kind of want to get a little bit more of a approachable act with everybody so you can see my face and everything like that. I'm also going to go straight into giving out my email address, Prince, Prince, at royalfinancials.com. Follow me on the Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Royal Financial Group. And here on YouTube, as you can always see, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, only if you see it of value. So let's get straight into the topic. I don't want to burn a lot of time, so I usually put up a episode like this to pretty much get a chance to talk to everybody. I have a lot of tutorials on the YouTube channel, so feel free to stop by the YouTube channel and check out some nice tutorials that can help you out. And if you see them of value, let me know, like, comment, share, all of the good stuff, and I definitely appreciate that. So today I came here to talk about empowerment, and I know I've been gone for a little while. And also, very important about this episode is that this marks my 1-year anniversary of this YouTube channel. So it's been completely 1 year since I had this YouTube channel, and I am very grateful for that. That's why I dressed up a little bit today. I usually don't. I'm usually in a t-shirt or a hoodie. If you start off to see where I started making my YouTube videos, using a t-shirt and a hoodie, something that's relaxed to just talk to everybody. But since it's the 1 year anniversary, and change it up a little bit, So hope you guys like it. Not too bad, I don't think. But let's get straight into it. I'm going to talk about empowerment and the reason why it's important. The reason why, what is empowerment? I know you see a lot of people, a lot of videos, a lot of commentary books that talk about empowerment, but I'm just going to give you the layman's terms. I'm going to break it down to where I understand it, and hopefully you can understand it. So empowerment is empowering yourself, just what the words mean, right? You're empowering yourself to do something. And why is that important? The reason why empowerment is important is because the more powerful the people are around you is the more powerful you become yourself. For example, forgive me if I seem like I'm rambling or whatever. I didn't write everything down and outline like I usually do, but just bear with me. We're just going to have a nice conversation and hope you guys take some out of this. So back to what I was saying, that the more powerful the people around you are, the more powerful you become. For example, let's say if your friend goes off and becomes a close friend of yours, grow up and they go into the NFL. Or let's say a close friend of yours go off and they start a very highly successful clothing company or a recording business, whatever. They do something extremely successful. That that person, that you guys are good friends, a good associates, a good acquaintance, or something like that. Now you have someone you can lean on or call or get advice from, or that can maybe help you out, or they have resources that you don't have, that you now have access to. Again, for example, let's say one of your friends, say if you're in high school or you're a middle-aged person and someone starts a bank, for example, or a restaurant, for example. So this restaurant goes off and becomes very popular. So the restaurant is so popular that they open up 2 restaurants, 3 restaurants, 4 restaurants, right? Now that you know the owner of these restaurants, let's say if you needed a job, or your son, your daughter, your nephew needed a job, this is someone you can call on that can possibly help your son, daughter, nephew get a job, right? So now you have resources just by your network. So how can you empower someone else around you? So when that person, let's say, hey, I'm thinking about starting a restaurant. I'm a good cook. I love to cook and things like that. Maybe you can tell that person, hey, maybe you should start a restaurant. These are the people I know, or this is the way I can help you out to start a restaurant. So that person, they finally do build up the aspiration to build this restaurant. Hey, I want to do this restaurant. I want to get with this restaurant. So they decide to build a restaurant. The restaurant goes off and becomes famous, is popular, or whatever. And now you have a friend that have a restaurant. So if you want to go to a place that you want to eat, or if you have let's say if you want to have a banquet or something like that, it's something you can do. It's a place that you can go. So now you have someone in your circle, your close circle, that is now a restaurant owner. That's not a business owner. So now you have empowered. You have become more resourceful. In other words, you have become more powerful. So that's how you empower people around you. You support them. You support them. You go to that restaurant. You give them ideas. You help support their ideas. You invest into them. You shop with them. You recommend them to other people. You help support them. You encourage them mentally and physically and financially. I'm not saying that you just have to give the person an outpour of money, but hey, every now and then go to the restaurant, or have your banquet at that restaurant. Help empower the person, help give them the proper network, because the people around you, if they're powerful, you become powerful. Now, on the flip end of things, let's say if all your friends, all your closest acquaintances, and everybody you talk to are sitting on the couch every day drinking beer. Nothing wrong with people who sit on the couch drinking beer, but that's not being the most productive in life. And if you don't want to be productive in life, that's cool, that's fine, that's your business, not mine, right? So let's say if all your friends around you they sit around, they have no aspirations in life. They're just like, hey, I'm just sitting back, living life one day at a time. So if those are the friends you have, how can those friends inspire you, right? How can they support your business? How can they inspire you to do something mentally, physically, or financially? They can't do it financially because if they're sitting on the couch, I'm assuming they don't have a job. And if they don't have a job, then how can they support somebody else financially, right? Mentally, they seem like they possibly mentally defeated, that they are somebody who, not defeated, but hey, I just want to sit back and watch SportsCenter. So how can that person help support you mentally or financially? How can that person help you or say, hey, you know what, you should do this. I think you should do this. Or hey, here's some resources. Or I know a buddy or whatever. If you have a circle like that, then your circle is pretty much useless because you don't have any power. That's just been the honest truth, right? And you don't have to know people. A lot of people love to just strive and say, hey, wow, I'm this person. I want to go out and be friends with this doctor, this lawyer, this business owner, this person, this whatever, right? Yeah, you can be Facebook friends or Twitter friends or, social media or whatever. But do that person really know you, or do you really know them? Are they really going to go out their way to help you? Probably not in most cases. So you're better off by empowering the people that you do have around you. If you have people around you that have no inspiration to do anything, don't want to do anything, don't want to change their life, have no interest in that, maybe it's time for, no, it's not maybe, it is time for a new circle. Get a new circle. Find people who are trying to do things, and you're trying to do some things, and you guys can work together. You guys can help push each other up the ladder. Hey, great job on this. I got an idea for you. Hey, great job on this. These are the people that's going to support you, and they're going to go out and spread you out to their network because they're trying to go somewhere. You're trying to go somewhere. You're trying to do something. So, and a lot of times people do things for, nowadays I see people do things to be, what's the new word, relevant, or for popularity. That's pretty much the new word for popularity, is relevant. And a lot of people do things just for popularity. They just let's say, for example, with a YouTube channel, they just get on here and just make a YouTube video just for attention. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's your goal, that's what you want, that's cool. But if they don't get the attention they want, then they'll automatically stop. So it's better off to find something that you're passionate about. So you're passionate about it, that's great. If you're passionate about it, because when times get rough and, people are not receiving you the way you want them to receive you, then, you can get past that. Let's say, for example, like I said earlier in the video, that this YouTube channel has been around for 1 year now, which is 12 months, right? 1 year. Started August of last year. When I started videos and when I started making videos, it wasn't for popularity. It wasn't for, hey, I want everybody to come just to strive to it for whatever. It came out because it's something I like to do. It's a passion, and it's something I want to show other people. Because when I was younger, I was looking for somebody to, help and guide me financially to do certain things, but I couldn't find anybody. So I decided to say, hey, if somebody's out there that was in the shoes that I was in, I'm going to be somebody they can reach out to. I'm going to share what I know. I don't have to know it all, but I'm willing to share what I know. If you share what you know, I share what I know, then we both can grow. Kind of rhymed a little bit, and it wasn't intentional, but just happened. But it's very true, So if we all can share, hey, I do know this, you know that, let's help each other grow, right? So now I think this channel is a little bit over 1,000 subscribers, and I think it's like over 31,000 views so far in the last year. Which is successful, something that I didn't imagine doing. I wasn't thinking of, hey, I want to reach out to millions and thousands of people and, stuff like that. But I'm very appreciative of it. I'm very appreciative that someone or people are actually reaching out. I see people that reach out to my inbox, all that other stuff like that. That's great. But I'm not going to sit here and talk about the channel. The purpose of that is I do it for the passion. And by me doing it for the passion, when this YouTube channel started and it had 0 subscribers, 0 views, I wasn't doing it for the views. Over time, that just grew with time. I don't know if people just slipped up on the wrong channel, but maybe they found some value. They subscribed, they liked it, they shared it to their friends, and which was great. And even with the Facebook page as well, I'm going to continue to grow. Whether if I had 0 subscribers or if I had 1 million subscribers, because I'm doing it because I like to do it and I want to do it. And it makes it so much easier. It doesn't feel like work. People can wonder why, wow, this guy has over 40, 45 videos up. He's constantly writing articles on his Facebook page. He's constantly sharing stuff. And, this is not his full-time job. How does he do this when he get off of work? Because it doesn't feel like work. It actually is fun, and I actually enjoy what I do. So thank you guys who have supported. But that's the thing about empowerment, right? You learn something, you got to empower the people around you. Because of the people, if I own a restaurant and your buddy owns a car dealership and you have someone else that owns a golf course, you guys can support each other. You buy the cars from each other. We eat at my restaurant, and for entertainment, we go to this person's golf course. And with that money circulating with each other, we can now go off and buy a movie theater. You can go off and create another restaurant. You can go off and you can create we already got a car dealership. So let's say a mall or something, a shopping center. So this is how you empower yourself. How you empower yourself is you learn something. You take something that you're passionate about and you do it. Most people will say, well, I don't know what I'm good at. The biggest thing is, I don't want to sound all cliche, but excuse me on that. But the biggest thing is finding something that you like to do that's very effortless and find a way to make money doing it. And some people say, well, you know what, investing. I'm not sitting here saying, hey, investing is the way to go, because some people look at investing, they say, man, that's a lot of work. I couldn't sit there. I couldn't watch the market. I'm not that interested. Well, that's great. And maybe it's not for you. I enjoy it. But it's some people who go to work every day that they don't enjoy it. But they do it because they have to do it because they have to make money. So empower yourself by educating yourself, right? Educating yourself, branding yourself, starting something from within and taking it from ground zero all the way to the top. When you start off, that first 6 months or that first year, first 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you may not be where you want to be. You actually may be taking losses. But you can't look at other companies like Walmart or Target or McDonald's. The thing about Walmart's been around since the 60s. McDonald's been around since the 60s. We're talking about 40, 50 years these companies been around. You look at companies like Coach. The Coach bags that people like to buy has been around since the 1920s. Home Depot's been around since the 60s and 70s. So these companies are well established and they have 50 to 60 to 100 years in front of you. So when you look and you say, wow, man, why can't I be like this company or that company? You have to start from the bottom. You have to empower yourself. You have to have that, hey, they started from somewhere. Sam Walton started Walmart back in the 60s with a corner store. You have to start somewhere. You got to take the first step. So you educate yourself. You learn, you network with the right people, and you start doing what you have to do. And once you start doing that, you take other people around you. You support other people around you. The people around you support you. You circulate your money with each other. You empower yourselves. Now you have a nice, good circle, and now you are a beacon for other people to watch. So that's the reason why it's important to empower yourself. And that's the reason why, and that's how to empower yourself. Because a lot of times I see people complain, oh, well, this store does this or this person does this. I don't like it. I don't want to be a part of it. But if you don't create your own, then you really can't complain about somebody else's. You know what I mean? Kind of understand what I'm saying? So create your own if you want to. Creating your own and being an entrepreneur is not for everybody, but support the people that are around you. Empower those people. See those people do well. Want to see those people do well. So, and I know a lot of people say, well, we have all these negative images out there. We have this and that or whatever. It's true. We do. But how do those negative images get out there? Somebody has to record it. Somebody has to share it. And somebody else has to share it. Then somebody else has to share it. And that's how it gets around. So instead of sharing the negative images, how about you share the positive images? You know, you see somebody doing something positive, you see somebody doing something well, share it, encourage them, support them, push them to that next level. Because they get to that next level, guess what? That person can reach back and support you. But if we're both on the ground, I can't really reach back for anybody, or you can't reach back for anybody. So help people get to the next level. You know, help people around you. They have goals and aspirations. Help them reach them, support them, encourage them, push them forward. You know, when they have their ups and their downs, you know, help people get through it. I don't want to sit here and seem like I'm rambling, but once again, we had a nice conversation as always. Don't forget to look at other great videos and great channels, and I'm not great channels, but great videos on the channel. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, share it. I'm always here. You guys got my email. Thank you. To the next episode.